Hello, good afternoon, and welcome to another edition of PodChrist, where faith and conversation intersect. I almost said I am your regular host. I'm your host, KK. It's been a long time since I came here, and today our regular host would be our guest today. So we have
Isaac.
Oh, I should introduce you. Okay. Because you have been hosting, you don't know how it
I don't
be
know.
like a guest there.
Please, hi, I'm Isaac. Isaac here.
And then we also have should I mention your name?
Don't mention my name. It's Fina.
Okay. So we also have Fina with us. Today we are going to discuss a very interesting topic, and we would really want to hear your thoughts. We'll be sharing obviously what we think, right? But we want to hear your thoughts on the whole subject. But before that, we need to go into our You For No segment. And God being so good, this time around we've had a sponsor. Somebody say sponsor. We have a sponsor for the You For No segment. That's Reset Pep. So they are into Sobolo. This is Reset Pep. You know. Now they are you understand? Like, I mean, this is homemade, home brewed, love brewed in an African pot. You understand? Yeah, it is brewed here in Ghana, here in Danfa. We no additives, no nothing be like that. So if you have any event or any program, whatever, you can contact Reset Pep. Reset Pep. It's Reset Pep. It's Reset Pep. That's the idea. It separates you.
You get it.
Reset Pep. So the numbers will be on the screen. So please take the number and then call, and then get yourself a sobolo to separate yourself. Yes. And so into the You For No segment. This I don't know how to put it, but it's something that we learned somewhere in GSS primary. This thing called peer pressure. You know that thing where people seem to do things not because you want to do, or not because you are convinced or convicted by it, but because other people are doing. It's like some people I'm for pressure, those kind of things. I don't know what your thoughts are on it. Maybe let me start with Fina. Is your name Fina or Fina? Fina. So let's start with Fina. I don't know what do you think about this whole thing about doing things just because other people are doing it, because that's the trend, because that's what is fashionable, like that's what the day calls for.
You know, sometimes, okay, looking at society and how we have evolved, you can't help but follow the trend.
Okay.
You don't want to be left behind.
Okay. So then it means that the peer pressure thing that we learned back in school, it is not good for the syllabus, because then it means that we are supposed to let peer pressure move us.
Peer pressure. So we can have good peer pressure, and bad peer pressure.
So what does bad peer pressure look like, and how do I know the things I'm supposed to let society push me to do, and the things that I'm supposed to do because I'm convinced?
Also, there are some good things that your friends can push you to do. The things that add value to your life, the things that make you a better person, the things that moves you from one level to the next.
Okay, so let me take this example. So my friend has bought a new shoto now, or kaftan, top and down there. Should I? Because if I also go and get the kaftan, it will be adding to my life. Like now,
but
so
on what base are you getting it because you can afford it, or you are getting it because someone else has it and you are doing all that you must to get it? I think that's where we should draw the line. Are you doing it because you are comfortable doing it, or you are doing it because we should look at where life means we can say like I don't know, even if it will add value to your life.
So we should allow peer pressure only when we can afford it.
You allow pressure only when it's reasonable and sensible.
Okay.
Not when it's not. Captain, one share. Will it change who you are? Does it add anything to your life? Are you going to lose a lot because you must get it by? That is those things that we should look at. I don't think you should kill yourself over something that you don't have because everybody else has it.
So even though it may be trendy, even though people are doing it, if it doesn't sit well with us, we shouldn't do it.
No, I don't think so. I mean, if you can't, if it doesn't work with you, if it goes against your values, your principles, if it goes against your financial standing, I mean, why force yourself to do what you cannot do? I don't know. I mean, if you can't do it, don't do it.
But if you can, and it's morally right to you, then why not?
So, Ocha, there for no segment, no more be on top pressure,
More be on top pressure, more.
Make no brought by pressure give you.
Nah,
You
nah,
for
nah,
no
nah,
say,
nah.
Charlie, if you no go fitter, you no go fit.
You no go fit. You no go fit.
So, guys, today for the for no segment, memo be on top pressure, man. You the bab. The thing you for no say, this be what you go fit do, this be what you no go fit do. Do it so long as it adds value to you and it makes you a better person. But if your finances cannot contain it, your go minini cannot support it, I dey beg you for no. All right, so guys, that's it for the you for no segment. I assured you at the beginning that we're going to have an interesting conversation today. And the conversation today, guys, people don't shoot my legs, but it's on tithing.
You will shoot your leg.
It's on tithing. Today we are going to talk about tithing. But we are going to talk about tithing in context. I'm sure we've all seen this sort of trending video about the Methodist case where the lady was, the woman, is it a lady or a woman? The lady woman.
Lady woman.
Where the lady woman was, giving it to the church members. Who cat kids?
Hey, church members.
Church leaders. Who cat kids?
Elders.
All the priests. And they said, so today we want to go into it. I just want to start with you guys. Guys, when we talk about tithing, right? Let me start with Isaac. What is your understanding of tithing, and is tithing relevant today?
Right. Thank you. My understanding of tithing is giving 10% of your total earnings to God because you believe that all that you have received, it is God that has given them to you. And so in honoring what God has done, you are giving back to Him some of what He has given you in honor of Him. I mean, that is tithing. So 10% of it.
So 10% of everything that you have, you've been given, just to honor God and appreciate Him for the things that,
for what He's done, for giving you these things.
So the next question that I want us to explore, perhaps maybe Fina, you take it, is, so where should our tithe go? Like, if I want to pay tithe, where should I pay it to?
I think your local church.
Some people talk about the fact that tithe should be, wherever that I want. Maybe if I see somebody that is needy, somebody that is poor, I can give my tithe to. I don't necessarily have to bring it to the local church, right? I don't know whether you agree or disagree.
Those
with
people who make those arguments, they don't even understand where tithing began from, why it was done, to whom it was given to, and for what reason it was given.
Okay, so why was it? Where was it? To whom? What kind of food be like? Let's break it down.
So when we read the scriptures, we understand that from the very beginning, when Abraham went for war, and when he was returning from war, he met the high priest, and then he decided to bless the high priest with some of the spoils or what's
the spoils of war.
He's giving him some as a blessing to him for God's grace or God's backing on him for the victory he's won. That was the first time that was mentioned.
And I think it must be noted that at this point, it had not become law.
It wasn't law.
It wasn't law.
That Moses had
it was more or less like free will.
Exactly.
Like,
so This is it from me for all that you've done. I'm giving this to you for what you've done.
And he gave it to the high priest Melchizedek. Okay. He gave it to Melchizedek.
That was where the whole thing
community
began.
started.
And so, going forward, as the people of Israel became an institution, and God set them apart and gave them rules and laws on how they should go about their lives, he added that the priest or the Levites who were chosen to run God's house and become the people that will see to it that God's house is functioning, that the candles are burning and all the rituals they were to do were being done. Those people did not have any work they were doing. All that they were to do was to be in the temple to make sure that Nyankopon Fie is running. And so God instituted through the law he gave to Moses that the people should be given part of all that they earn. They give it. So
you said that the priests, they didn't have any work that they were doing. Why didn't they have any work that they were doing? Is it that they were lazy and so they don't want to work and so like how did they come about?
Fina.
I think at that time,
So I mean, I'm just playing. I'm trying to play the devil's advocate and put people in a box. But you see, when you look at it, like when the 12 tribes of Israel, when God was sharing the thing, He shared the land and gave it to 11 tribes.
Yeah.
And He didn't give the 12 tribes. That was the tribe of Levi any land. So they didn't have land to farm on. They didn't have land to. So God, in His wisdom, fixed it like that. That this tribe should only worship me, or not like worship me, like they should work in my house.
Yeah, they should give themselves totally
give the temple
to the Lord.
And give themselves. So you guys, when you work, because their work doesn't necessarily bring money. But your work brings food. It brings something. So you guys go and work because God was doing at the conference saying division of labor. And see omombe juma wo nyame fie wo ho. Omombe juma wo business and so so that we can enter into all the aspects of the economy, so that now when we get, then we use some small to come and support because that's not supposed to be an income earning venture. So that's where tithing came from. But the question I want to now ask is that before I zoom into that conversation is that today is tithe compulsory for us as believers? Maybe Fina, I don't know.
I don't think it's compulsory.
Hey.
But
We are sure.
oh.
No, like I'm not saying.
I won't understand the question.
Does your pastor know you are saying this?
From my point of view, I don't think it's compulsory, right? But it's a necessity. I mean, to support the work of God. But when you go to heaven, it's not compulsory.
Okay.
But it's needed.
I agree with Fina. It's not compulsory. We are not putting a gun to your head to say that foul tithe, bro, one foul tithe and bar, Nyankopon will kill you. Or I mean, there are some things that are compulsory in God's house. Like if you want to be saved, you must believe in your heart, confess with your mouth. It is a rule. Why? You don't get
that salvation.
You don't get it. But for tithing, if you don't pay your tithe, God does not kill you. It's like my pastor would say, it's a statement of faith that you have some understanding of your relationship with the Lord and you decide to give in support. You get, in the beginning, as we were saying, it wasn't even money they were bringing to the house of the Lord. It was foodstuffs and other things that they believe would help the priest family be able to survive, to do their work.
Let's not forget, and even David Nedi, and when he was running away from Saul, like when he was running and he went to the temple and then he was angry, it was because of some of the food stuff that they have brought in a form of tithe in the, nowadays we call it mission house. And Ona, like Onya Bino Die, and cancer Uncle David. But so fine. And viewers, again, you are welcome I just want to take note that you are here. But you see, because this topic is sensitive, and don't shoot our legs, because then we are going to go into some waters, right? Isaac, I just want to know. So since both you and Fina have said that tithe is not compulsory, is it fair for the church, or is it right now for the church to be preaching that tithe, you are robbing God, as it is stated in Malachi? Because the point is that Malachi has stated it. When you go to Malachi, it says that God says you have robbed me. The people said, how have you robbed me? And God says, in tithe and in offerings. So now the question is, you are also saying that it's not compulsory. Magia to me, it's not compulsory. So should we be preaching that if you don't pay your tithe, you are robbing God?
Are you not robbing God?
But if you are robbing God, then it's compulsory.
No, it's not compulsory. But if you are not giving your tithe, then you are also not fulfilling what God expects of you. You know, the thing is that the relationship that God has with us is He doesn't force us to do anything. That's why I am taking the position that it's not compulsory. God wants us to do it willingly and by faith. Not that, why, yeah, I'll kill you, I'll do this. No. Okay? But if you don't do it as He expects you to do it, then it means that you have taken His kindness for granted.
Okay.
All that He has done for you, the life He's giving you.
Show appreciation.
You didn't show appreciation.
But what if the person says, okay, I show appreciation in other forms, but not in tithe? Sorry, I'm a tour for it.
So if you see, when God was talking about robbing me, He didn't only mention tithe.
He also said
tithe
offerings.
And offerings. That means in every case, God expects that you will bring something back so that His house can run, so that the kingdom of God can be expanded, so that we can go about doing the work of God without having any need for resources to do so. That's basically what I think the whole thing is about.
Vina, do you think that it is not compulsory now? Because God is saying, if you don't do it, you rob me. I mean, I've heard what Isaac is saying, but
it's not compulsory, but as he said, it's needed. And personally, I think that even if you don't understand
Fina,
why you are,
Fina, they say speak up for my microphone. Like they say speak up because our audience wants to hear what you are saying. We don't
your
hear.
sweet voice.
Charlie, Lady in Red. I say a film,
as I was saying, you have to understand why you're even paying tithes. Some people pay it because you say you want 10 in media, but it's a spiritual exercise.
PFP, you know. And some people do it because of PFP.
A spiritual exercise. You have to understand and believe that okay, I'm expecting some blessings that the Lord has said is going to come upon me. Right. So it's necessary, but it's not compulsory for you to do it.
Okay.
Pay your tithes.
Right.
But
for me, I liken it to, I don't know, but more, you know, it's giving a conhoma compulsory.
Hey, no more.
How can we answer?
No, because because you talked about relationship, right? That's why I want to look at it as being in that kind of relationship. You know, there are certain things that you do in a relationship, like even take any ordinary relationship. It's not compulsory, but if you don't do it, it's like you have taken something away from the relationship. For example, it's not compulsory that you call the person every morning to check up and say, how was your night? Did you sleep well? Have you eaten? And when the person says, so maybe I don't have credit or something, then you give the person credit small or something. It's not compulsory. But if you don't also do it, it sort of communicates something about you, that maybe you don't love the person enough, or you don't care about the person, or the relationship is not that important to you. So yes, I think I want to agree with you guys that it's not compulsory. I mean, it won't affect your salvation. You go to heaven pure. But you don't, like, it doesn't, I say, akakakra. I don't know. As everyone in a relationship, na akakakra bisa. So, moving from there, right, that we know that it's not compulsory. Now, let's talk about the crux of the matter. When we have disagreements with church leaders and elders, and when we think that they are going wrong, how do we address it? Like, you know, our church, we do open forum where we business forum where we discuss what church money has been used for, and then we discuss the plans for the church going forward, and then members bring their contributions and all that. We do a whole account for the church and all that. In such a forum, when we disagree with what the church is doing, or what we think that church leadership is going wrong, how do we address it? Again, case in point, how a woman lady or lady woman address the situation. How should we address it?
Well, for
be
me,
careful the answer, because I have a follow-up question.
I don't know where to even begin with this, but I think that first and foremost, what we are to do when we disagree with some of the things that are done is to personally go and see those who are running the system, those that we have given the authority to be in charge. We should go and see them and let them know that, oh, these are my observations and these are the things that I think are not going well. If there are deeper explanations to be given, you will be given those explanations. I don't think that if you are a member of a church, I mean, and to be frank with you, the discussion that happened with that woman at that church was mainly a welfare issue rather than a tithing issue. It was I don't know what happens to the Methodist church, but it seemed to me from that conversation that the woman seemed to be saying that the tithes that they were paying were those that were being used for the welfare of the members of the church. I don't know, but that is the sense.
They stopped paying welfare.
That's the sense I got from the conversation. But I think that if you have an issue with church leadership and how they are running things, the best you can do is to go and see the leaders and talk about it.
It was an open forum.
Yes. So I mean, I don't
know that like the attack, the confrontation is not necessary. I mean, you don't need to be loud and confrontational so that your voice.
Yeah. The pastor was the one that said read Malachi and said that you are all thieves. So that's the next point that I'm going to. Is it right also for a man of God to stand at the podium and then is talking to members, and perhaps maybe a member has done wrong? Now with the year preaching, oh my, go hell.
It's unfortunate that some men of God do that. Sometimes, I don't know, they feel that when they are there, they are better than all those that are seated there. But that is not the truth. It's never true. I mean, we give honor to our men of God.
Also a man of God.
That's what I'm saying, that we give,
come and stand in front,
we give
see that
honor to men of God because of where God has positioned them in the running of the church and all that. But they are not above anybody in the sense of morality and all of that. We are all going to stand before God and judge based on the same standard. Okay, but sometimes like there's this video that I don't even know what you're talking about. There's this video that I saw. It's an AI video where a baby was born and then it said, "But akolaya mwakwa baba Ghana." Who was saying because I catch Ghana for Ghana Hana Obia for them. You know, all of us have sinned and fallen short of the glory of God, and it's the grace of God that has brought us to where we are. And so when we get the opportunity to speak to God's people, let's not position ourselves as if we have done it all right and every other person that is listening to us have it all wrong and we are going to steer them to the right path. I mean, Charlie, it's not right.
So it means that the way we talk to people, whether we are the ones in leadership or we are members, we should be mindful. You don't just stand and then push the information out there in front of everybody, accusing people.
Because that is what incited the woman to also come up with this. I mean, I don't know. Have you listened to the full clip of the
I
sermon?
just that bit, but I started from the beginning where, I mean, when the woman was talking and said, Bible so the woman referred to so for Pacho say that kind of thing, and the software was like, and the person make a you know, that so that's where I started watching from. But so if that is not how to, then what is the essence of open forum if we can't disagree?
We can disagree respectfully. Okay.
So it should have been what? Suffer respectfully.
No.
We are grown for.
No.
But intonation.
Now, I mean, like, you can disagree with something someone is saying without necessarily attacking their person. Okay, and that's, I think, the mistake that the woman did. She attacked the person of
and even other people who have not said anything.
And Bishop Nukro,
Charlie, straight bullet.
Some of the bullet you get. And so, so even though what she was talking about are things that are really necessary, it could be as a abroso, what come abroso, you get. And
okay, so we have learned that tithe predates the law. Tithe was first offered by Abraham to Melchizedek, and it wasn't because there was any law, but it was something that he wanted to use to show his appreciation. We have also addressed the question in Malachi, where he talked about you have robbed us in tithes and offerings. So it's not enough to say that you are giving offering and so you don't give tithe. In Malachi, it referenced both tithe and offering. We have also noted that it's not compulsory. I mean, it doesn't mean that God loves you less. It doesn't mean that you lose your salvation or anything. But it's not compulsory, but it's necessary. I think you said that it's not compulsory, but it's necessary. And if you don't do that, if it's like it takes something away from the relationship. And Isaac, you said that it's like you're taking the goodness of God for granted. Now we've learned all this. Now I want to ask this question. So in the New Testament church, was tithe mentioned, and should the New Testament church practice tithe?
Tithe was definitely mentioned by the Lord Jesus Christ.
Where? How? When?
I mean, some people came to him and then they asked about. I have to remember this thing. What I remember his statement was that you do all these things and you neglect the needful, which is. Keke, help me.
And I
but there was a conversation like that.
So there was a conversation. They came to, I think the Pharisees came to ask Jesus about whether it was necessary for them to pay tithe and prayer, those religious things. And Jesus, in answering them, said that yes, they do all those things, but they neglected the most important things. That was to show love to their neighbor. That was to, show the love of God to people, because they were neglecting that and they were doing the religious things. My bonfire when I'm supposed to pray, my sorry, my tithe. But the relational aspect, be there for your neighbor, pray for your neighbor, visit your neighbor, take care of your neighbor, meet your neighbor at the point of their need, take care of your mother, take care of your father, take care of people, the needy in the society. They were not doing that. So Jesus was saying that you should have done all those important things whilst not neglecting the payment of tithe and all those religious things. So in that is Jesus also affirming that tithe is also important even in the New Testament church. Not that if you don't pay your tithe, then something has been taken away from you.
So I don't know. By the grace of God and Google, I just looked up that conversation. It's in Luke 11. So those who want to refer, and from the verse 37, we see that the Pharisees invited Jesus to have a meal with him, and he went in and took his place at the table. The Pharisees were astonished when they saw him, that because he did not wash his hands before he ate, which is a very religious ritual that he had to do. So they were asking him, say, Adaina, Baba did you want run inside like this is custom? And Jesus' response was, you fools.
Ajay.
Didn't the one who made the outside make the inside as well? But give from your heart to those in need, and then everything will be clean for you. But woe to you, Pharisees, you give a tenth of your mint, rue, and every herb, yet you neglect justice and love for God. So he did not say that tithing was not important. What he was saying is that, like you mentioned, as you do that, don't neglect the actual things that makes the believer matured. The love, the kindness, the forgiveness, those things. And no, and you know, if you grow in those things, you will not come and be having argument as to whether you should be paying tithes or not.
It's true. Yeah, right. Viewers, thank you very much. This is another episode. It was hot of PodChrist, and today we discussed tithing. We discussed it in context with the Methodist and church issue. We have learned a couple of things, but we are always interested in your views. We are interested in your comments. We are interested in how you see things, and we promise one of these days we will pick up your comments, and that is what we will use for our discussions.
Yeah.
So we want to see you again, same time next week. Subscribe, comment, share, spread, join our page on YouTube, Telegram, all other social media handles. It's PodChrist. Please join us. I want to say a big thank you to Josephine. As for Isaac, I won't thank you because you are a regular host. Next week, we'll come back to come and host, and we'll get a different guest. Thank you so much. Again, we want to remind you, there is Rusepep. Drink some to separ yourself. Thank you very much for joining us today. We'll see you same time next week. Thank you. Should we say bye-bye?
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.